interloper, a Saiyan imposter. And I'm the real thing. The almighty Prince Vegeta!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a quick review of the Bandai SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta Unwavering Saiyan Pride figure from Dragon Ball Super. I have recently reignited my Dragon Ball journey. I watched Dragon Ball a little bit here and there when I was younger, mainly when my older brother was over at our house. Otherwise, I stopped watching it for years and recently got back into it with Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball Super, and now Dragon Ball Daima. So going into this figure, it comes with a lot of things. For me anyway, as a toy photographer, this is a great selection of faces and hands. Overall, the figure is pretty freaking fantastic. I have no issues with the figure. In terms of paint, it is in a different colorway. It is not the normal kind of deep blue and stark white and yellows that we normally see. This is more of a kind of blue toned suit with the whites and the blue, with the whites and yellows anyway, and the blues are a little bit not muted but a little bit lighter, and of course he has the Super Saiyan blue hair. So going into the accessories, a little bit of more of a deep dive. He comes with the fists out of the box and the kind of stern look on his face, as well as these three different faces here. We have on top of what he has on his body already out of the box. We have the stern face on his box. We have this kind of gritting teeth face that you can put on him. We have the cocky, prideful smile, smirk, if you will, and this screaming face, which I do like, but I wish the eyebrows were a little more subdued and less exaggerated, if that makes sense. Kind of like in that clip that I showed at the beginning of the video. In terms of hands, we get the fists that he comes with right out of the box. We have this lovely array here. Pairs of everything except for that last one there. We have these fighting stance hands. Always great for poses. I don't know if anyone uses both at the same time. I definitely haven't yet. Then we have these, they could be fighting stance, but they're the Gallic gun. I call them the Gallic gun hands. Or you can use them for grasping or gripping, perhaps Goku Black's hair. Then we have some of these Ki Blast hands or Jazz hands. Whatever you want to do with them, it is your figure. And then we have the thumbs up here, which you can use to so for he can point to himself all cockily, if that's a word. I don't know if that's a word. And of course we have his crossed arms, which is a nice little addition. His model kit version of himself also came with crossed arms, which is pretty nice. And moving into the movement here of the body, I mean, there you can kind of see where the overspray is that I mentioned earlier, but otherwise, I mean, it looks pretty good. The shoulders might be a little too big, but it doesn't bother me. One thing I do want to point out is you have to be very careful with the head sculpt. I have cut my fingers on his hair. It's very spiky, and it's not a firm plastic, but it's a little soft, but it's not super soft, and it will cut you. It cut me, so. But going into his articulation, we have a ball at the top of the head that is attached to this hinge, which is the same type of joint setup that the wrists have. Not the ankles, but the wrists definitely have it. And so it's got this ball on a hinge, and if you turn the ball over to the side, then you get some more tiltage with the head, and if you turn it the other way, 90 degrees, then you get more up and down movement. Nothing really at the neck except for some turning. Otherwise, it's not going to really help with articulating the head. And this is where you need to be careful. This is how I cut my fingers. The head sculpt slipped out of my hand, and I cut the inside middle portion of my finger, the meaty part. And to remove the face plate, you just grab both sides of the hair and kind of just pry it off. You see we got this square slot and these two pegs that go right on top of the plate there, or the bulk of the head. And you can switch all the head faces out that way. Really easy. So shoulders go up 90 degrees. You can do the T pose. They are on a ball in that socket in the torso. So you can get some up and down movement as well. And you get some butterfly. So full extension there. You get about that far. If you finagle it around, you can get some pretty good cross-body movement. Better than pretty much any other figure you're going to have, especially from Hasbro. And it doesn't look too bad around the back either. The gapping is pretty minimal. Which is nice. Unlike the Son Goku superhero figure, that gapped up a lot. Elbows, double jointed. You get about that far. And if you finagle it, I'm sure you can get some different range out of it. And then you have some bicep. Mine's not loose. It will hold the pose, but it doesn't feel as tight as I probably would have liked it. But, I mean, again, no skin off my back. The wrists here, same as the neck. You get in and out that way, but if you turn it and turn the hand as well, you get some up and down instead, which is really cool. I wish more figures would have this sort of system. I don't know why they don't. It works great. Torso by itself, you don't get a whole lot of movement, but if you extend the torso, it's like on a double hinge. You get a lot more out of it. So you can crunch forward a pretty good amount with minimal gapping around the back again, which is nice. And then you have another double hinge joint sort of armature at the pelvis as well, which is also really cool. You can kind of see it there, just peeking through, which is pretty cool. It was really clever engineering versus just doing a big ball at the waist. I mean, it would have worked just fine, but this is pretty cool too. It might be over-engineered, but whatever, it works. Getting it collapsed back down though can be the tricky part. There we go. Hips, you got the traditional SH Figuarts butt plate. They can go forward and back, out, and you gotta finagle that butt plate to get extra movement. Double jointed knees and a dumbbell at the ankle with toe articulation. For some size comparisons, we have the SH Figuarts Son Goku Superhero Goku figure. Standard live action Marvel Legends figure. Standard Star Wars Black Series figure. Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie figure. Dragon Ball Z Figure Rise Bandai model kit. Lego figure. 1/18 scale Master Chief, Pikachu, Donkey Kong, the Great Ape himself, and Thor's hammer. 'Cause why not? So everyone, that concludes this video. I'm not going to be doing a photo this time around because I have run out of time to make this video. But if you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button down below and leave a comment as well. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what I could do better. And while you're down there, why not hit that subscribe bell notification button so you're notified the next time I put out a video. And might as well hit up the description. I have plenty of links down there, social media, Etsy store. And speaking of my Etsy store, I do have a Creator diorama 3D printed that I sell there for $30. If you guys feel so inclined, why not go check it out? It is a perfect companion piece for Dragon Ball figures. That's how I display my Dragon Ball figures. And I hope that's how you will display yours as well. So as always, guys, have a great and wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next one.